Reed, who you guys have probably seen a handful of times working on his sleeve. He's the one that's got the pinup riding the bomb, the lighthouse. He's coming in today. I don't know what he wants, so we're probably gonna. And then, no, what a Pluto skull is? It's the skull with the cowboy hat and the bandana. So that's Pluto. But yeah, just that. Pretty good day.
Just Jeffrey's world and you're living in it. Damn it.
We're coming at you live downtown Omaha, here to show you Little Bohemia's newest small business. Let's go inside.
Nice out, huh? I want to do a shop tour, even though I've been posting it like crazy on Instagram. You guys have seen it in some of the YouTube videos. So it takes time to build it out. Like, I want it to be full, just wall to wall, full of everything, full of history, full of stories. But you can't do that overnight because then it's inauthentic. So there's a lot of gaps and things like that on the wall. But over time, there will be no blank space. But we'll start in here. All right, so this is the front entryway here. As you walk in, right now it's a lot of blank walls. You see like this section here, it's all the old portraits, Lyle Tuttle, Gene Grimm, just classics. I love these photos, and that's what we're trying to bring back here. here, jam-packed full of photos. I want the whole front entryway covered like that. Pretty much I want you to walk in and be slapped in the face with tattoo history. Here in the main lobby, waiting area, if you will. None of this was in here when we started construction. This is just a big open room. It was this carpet all the way back, and you can't have that. That's gross. You can't have carpet in the procedural area. So we tore all the carpet out, except for up here. This is a little cozier. One of my favorite things is the flash wall here that we built. Put in all of these little guys. They don't do a whole lot, but one way or another, if they try to fall, you'll catch it top or bottom. I had originally built it so that I could fit the frames, and I went through and I leveled everything off and used the frame to get all the height, and then when I got everything put in, it wasn't even. So I broke probably 20 picture frames throughout this process. And so I gave up. I'm never using a picture frame again. Hold the camera steady. Hold it steady. Get the B-roll. The people want smooth, buttery B-roll. Alright, so one of my favorite things about the client waiting area, something I really wanted to have in the shop. Dartboard. We do the get what you get on the dartboard now. They're not up there, so people can actually play darts. When you come in, you're like, I want to do the get what you get. We'll stick them up there, try and call it out. 20. Get what you get. Another thing I'm really excited to have in the client waiting area are these bleachers here. If you're a Nebraska native, an Omaha local, you might be able to guess where these are from. They're from Rosenblatt Stadium. Rosenblatt's no longer with us. Rest in peace. They tore down the stadium quite a while ago. But it was a baseball field I grew up going to. I love it. I'll never not be mad that they tore down Rosenblatt, for the record. I don't like super modern things and all these glass stadiums or whatever, so it holds a special place in my heart. So I'm happy to have these here. My family went in and snagged these bleachers before they demoed the whole place. So. One of my goals with the Brig, I want it to be kind of like a time portal, a time machine. When you walk through those doors, you're in any decade but this one. So I like the old school vibe, if you couldn't tell. I love the history, I love tattoo history. And I found this old diner booth here on Marketplace. So that was a cool one. So that's pretty much the client area. There's some other stuff. There's a little TV. You can watch some old shows. But this is the client waiting area. This is the procedural area, divided by this giant desk. And these cylinder doors that I built myself. So this big desk is where the boss works. This is where my wife works. She's all over the place. She's shooting videos, editing videos, breaking down stations, running in circles, helping with clients as they come in. She wears a lot of hats. We're very grateful for her. Check out this nice little cut right here. Don't look too closely. Someone's been picking up my silicone job. And this is the tat shop. All right, so there's not like a ton, right? It's a big open room. We got two artists. We got me. We got old Brandonadams over here. I say old because he's old. All over the wall, like eventually there will be no exposed brick. I want it covered in flash. I want it covered in artwork. I'd love to cover this side in like back pieces and stuff like that I paint, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So this is my station here. We got the stained glass, got my Jesus wall, some gifts that I've gotten from clients that have the coolest clients in the world. Another thing, one of many things, since I was moving and building a bigger shop and I wanted to make sure we had, is the photo area. A lot of photo areas you see like black backgrounds. A lot of the photo areas, if a shop has one, is like just a black background, and that's cool and all. I love early American tattoo history, the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the Charlie Wagner, the Lou Alberts. I love like Burt Graham. Part of his hustle was taking photos. I swear, I think he loved taking photos more than like tattooing at times. He loved getting the portrait, as do I. And so something I want to do is have like a really cool backdrop. And over here, this is where we'll take all the pictures for the finished tattoo, all the little swipe videos. But we also take a portrait of our client with their new tattoo, and we print it off. We sign it just like they did back in the old days, 100 years ago, and we give it to them before they go. And this is a bathroom. That's all. And this, over here, if you haven't heard or seen any of the hundreds of videos I've talked about, because I'm pretty excited about this, to have a new artist at the shop, Brandon Adams. This here, this is his station, this is where he works. If you notice, everything is perfectly straight, aligned, as if it took him hours and hours and hours to set up his station. But it looks good. That'd be crazy, right? Everyone has a different way, how they want their shop to be, what the vibe is, all that stuff. I want to keep it old school, keep it clean, keep it professional. I want everyone to have a great time, have a cool experience. Right now it's just me and Brandon, and I'm like super cool with that. We have enough space to kind of think and to create, do cool tattoos without like bumping into each other. I'd still like to have guest artists from time to time. We'd probably just take down the photo booth temporarily or figure something else like that out. But yeah, we're just two dudes, two homies, doing American traditional tattoos on 13th Street in Little Bohemia, downtown Omaha. And yeah, we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. Stop by.